The scene opens inside the buzzing audition room of a world-famous talent show. Bright lights illuminate the stage, reflecting off polished floors and creating an air of anticipation. Contestants of all ages wait nervously, some rehearsing their lines, others silently fidgeting. In the corner, a man in his late 60s adjusts his tie, takes a deep breath, and quietly watches the others. This is Harold Thompson, a lifelong singer whose dream of performing on a big stage has been deferred countless times. As the producer announces, "Next up, Mr. Harold Thompson, age 68, a ripple of whispers spreads across the room. Contestants exchange skeptical glances. "Too old to impress," one murmurs. "I wonder if he can even hit the high notes," another adds. The judges, including Simon Cowell, sit behind the sleek desk with their arms crossed, the iconic expression of judgment on Simon's face signaling doubt. Cameras pan across the room, capturing the tension and the unspoken question hanging in the air: can age define talent? Harold steps forward slowly, holding a worn microphone in his hands. His body shakes slightly, but there's a determined glimmer in his eyes. He stands tall, acknowledging the judges with a polite nod. The room grows silent, as if holding its collective breath. This is the moment that will define him, the first step toward proving that passion and skill do not fade with age. Despite the skepticism around him, Harold is ready to sing, ready to defy expectations, and ready to leave everyone, including Simon Cowell, stunned by what comes next. The tension is palpable, every eye is on him, waiting, doubting, yet unknowingly about to witness something extraordinary. Harold takes a steadying breath as he positions the microphone, the weight of the room's skepticism pressing down on him. The bright audition lights glare softly, but his focus is entirely on the music that has lived in his heart for decades. As he begins to sing, the first note emerges, clear, rich, and surprisingly powerful. It resonates through the room, cutting through the tension and leaving a stunned silence in its wake. The judges, who had been leaning back with crossed arms and skeptical expressions, suddenly sit forward, their eyes widening in disbelief. Simon Cowell, ever the critic, leans closer, his usual smirk replaced by astonishment. The melody flows effortlessly from Harold's lips, each note perfectly controlled, each emotion genuine and heartfelt. He navigates high notes and low notes with ease, showing a mastery that belies his years. The audience, initially skeptical, begins to lean forward in their seats, captivated by the unexpected brilliance. Whispers ripple through the room, "He's incredible. I didn't expect this." The camera captures the stark contrast between his humble appearance, slightly trembling hands, modest clothing, and the grandeur of his vocal talent. As the song reaches its climax, the energy in the room shifts completely. Judges exchange glances of admiration, unable to hide their surprise. Harold's voice carries the depth of experience, the emotion of a lifetime, and the pure joy of performing. The room is no longer a place of doubt, it has transformed into a stage of awe. In that moment, everyone realizes that age is irrelevant when talent is true, and Harold is no longer too old, he is a revelation, and the journey to shock Simon Cowell has only just begun. The final note of Harold's song fades, leaving a stunned silence in the audition room. The judges sit in awe, and even the audience, caught between disbelief and admiration, holds its breath. Harold lowers the microphone and smiles softly, a mix of relief and nervous anticipation on his face. Then, with a quiet but steady voice, he begins to speak, sharing the story behind his performance. Harold explains that he has been singing his entire life, leading church choirs, performing at local community events, and sharing music with friends and family, but the big stage had always seemed out of reach. Opportunities passed him by, doors closed before he could step through, and the world often told him he was too old to chase his dreams. Yet, his love for music never faded. He recounts moments of doubt and perseverance, the nights spent practicing alone, and the joy he felt every time his voice reached others' hearts. As he speaks, Simon Cowell, usually known for his sharp critiques, listens intently. The other judges' expressions soften, reflecting a mix of empathy and admiration. Harold's story is not just about talent, it's about determination, resilience, and a lifelong passion that refused to fade with age. Tears glisten in his eyes as he concludes, and the room is swept with emotion. The audience begins to applaud softly, many visibly moved. Judges nod, some exchanging looks of genuine respect. Harold's narrative adds depth to his extraordinary performance, transforming him from a surprising singer into an inspiring figure. In this moment, it becomes clear, his music is not just sound, it is a testament to the human spirit, proving that passion and perseverance can defy expectations, and that talent cannot be measured by age. The room is charged with emotion. Harold's heartfelt story and powerful performance have left everyone in awe. The audience sits in stunned silence, clapping intermittently, as the judges digest what they've just witnessed. Simon Cowell, known for his sharp critiques and unflappable demeanor, is frozen. His usual smirk and confident body language are gone, replaced with wide-eyed astonishment. For the first time in recent memory, he appears genuinely speechless. The camera zooms in on Simon's face, slightly open mouth, eyes locked on Harold, a mixture of disbelief and respect clearly written in his expression. He shakes his head slightly, as if trying to process the voice and emotion that have just filled the room. One of the other judges, visibly moved, whispers, "I didn't see that coming," while another begins to clap enthusiastically. The audience, sensing the gravity of the moment, rises to their feet in a standing ovation. Simon finally gathers himself and speaks, his voice filled with sincerity. "I've judged thousands of auditions, seen incredible talent, but you, Harold, you've just proven that age is never a barrier to greatness." That was extraordinary. Harold's eyes well up with tears, a smile spreading across his face. The other judges nod in agreement, some visibly teary, as they express admiration for his skill, courage, and passion. The room has transformed. What started as skepticism and doubt has become a celebration of talent, perseverance, and the human spirit. Harold has not only defied expectations but has also earned the respect and admiration of the notoriously critical Simon Cowell. In that instant, everyone present understands that they have witnessed something rare and unforgettable, a performance that transcends age, proving that true talent can never be underestimated. Harold steps off the audition stage, his heart still racing from the overwhelming response. The applause, standing ovation, and tears of admiration from the audience and judges make him realize that this moment is more than just a performance, it is the culmination of a lifetime of persistence. Clips of his audition quickly circulate online, going viral. Headlines blare, "Too old. Think again," and "Simon Cowell shocked by 68-year-old singer." Harold becomes an instant inspiration to millions who have been told they're past their prime. In the following weeks, Harold advances through the competition with remarkable consistency. Each stage performance shows not just his incredible voice but also his growing confidence and stage presence. The judges, now fully in awe, praise his authenticity, passion, and emotional connection with the audience. Fans write letters and social media messages expressing how Harold's story has motivated them to pursue their own dreams, regardless of age or setbacks. Behind the scenes, Harold practices diligently, yet he maintains his humility, often encouraging younger contestants and sharing tips from decades of experience. His charisma and warmth make him beloved both on and off stage. He performs in sold-out arenas, collaborates with renowned musicians, and appears on television shows, bringing joy to audiences everywhere. The story closes with Harold performing on a grand stage, spotlights illuminating him as the crowd chants his name. His eyes shine with gratitude, and his smile radiates triumph. The narrative emphasizes that talent and determination are timeless, and age is never a barrier to achieving one's dreams. Harold's journey stands as a testament to perseverance, proving that with passion, courage, and dedication, even the most unlikely dreams can become reality, and leaving an indelible mark on everyone who witnessed his incredible rise.